Qui fil patents, First Summary of Vanity Fair by William Makepeace, Thackeray. Vanity Fair, a novel published in 1847 to advocate Thackeray, stands as one of the pivotal works of English literature. Through its sharp social commentary, it explores themes of ambition, class, and morality in early 19th century British society. The central narrative follows two women, Becky Sharp and Amelia Sedley, whose lives intertwine through the tumultuous backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars. Becky Sharp, the daughter of an artist and a poor orphan, possesses charm, wit, and a relentless ambition. Determined to rise above her humble beginnings, she constantly navigates through high society's superficialities. In contrast, Amelia Sedley is the naive, kind-hearted daughter of a wealthy merchant. Her life represents the ideal of good nature over cunning ambition, providing a stark contrast to Becky's character. The novel opens with Becky and Amelia as schoolmates at Miss Pinkerton's Academy for Young Ladies. While Amelia embodies warmth and innocence, Becky is resourceful and manipulative. After leaving school, events lead the two women into different social circles. Becky sets her sights on the rich and the influential, using her intelligence to maneuver through life, while Amelia remains devoted to her childhood sweetheart, George Osborne. As the narrative unfolds, the women's lives intertwine with key characters such as Rawdon Crawley, who becomes Becky's husband through a series of calculated moves, and Dobbin, a close friend of George and an admirer of Amelia. Thackeray crafts a vivid portrayal of the social climbing and moral depravity present in society, particularly through Becky, who embodies the idea of self-made ambition yet shows a deeply flawed character, motivated by greed and a desire for acceptance. The backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars adds tension to the story. George Osborne, initially the object of Amelia's affection, is enlisted, allowing Thackeray to explore themes of loyalty and the impact of war on personal relationships. As George's character unfolds, he reveals both his charm and the selfishness that ultimately leads to his downfall. His eventual death in battle profoundly affects Amelia, marking a turning point in her life. Becky's ambition leads her through various trials. She seeks to align herself with the wealthy through marriage and deception. Her union with Rawdon Crawley, a handsome but misguided man with his own ambitions, represents a marriage of convenience. Together they navigate the complexities of society's expectations, but Rawdon's increasing disillusionment with Becky signals the strain of their relationship. As Becky rises in society, her sly manipulations create a web of deceit that ultimately ensnares herself. Thackeray's narrative employs a satirical lens that critiques vanity and hypocrisy in social aspirations, showing how characters, including Becky and Rawdon, become entangled in their own ambitions and moral failings. The novel's title is indicative of society's own self-interest and superficiality. Each character, in their pursuit of status and wealth, neglects fundamental human values. The story progresses through personal betrayals and moral dilemmas that Becky and her acquaintances face. Becky's relentless pursuit leads her to manipulate and betray friends, showcasing her as both the anti-hero and a cautionary figure. Thackeray's portrayal of women in Vanity Fair is complex. While Becky is often vilified for her ambition, her character also represents the constrained choices available to women of her time, navigating a male-dominated society. As events unfold, innocence is lost, particularly in Amelia, whose trials with love lead her through deep heartbreak. Dobbin remains the steadfast friend, enduring unrequited love for Amelia, symbolizing loyalty despite betrayal from others, including her actions influenced by her late husband's memory. The novel culminates in a series of reckonings for the main characters. Becky's rise leads to her eventual isolation, as her manipulative tendencies alienate her from those who were once close. The relationships she forged through deception crumble, leaving her with a hollow victory. Meanwhile, Amelia's sincere nature ultimately guides her to find solace and stability, highlighting a contrast to Becky's relentless ambition. In conclusion, Vanity Fair captures the complexities of human emotions, the insatiable thirst for power, and the inherent flaws present in society's structure. Thackeray skillfully weaves a narrative that not only entertains but also serves as a critique of social values, forcing readers to reflect on the true cost of vanity and ambition. Through the rise and fall of Becky Sharp and the steadfast nature of Amelia Sedley, Thackeray invites exploration and introspection on the human condition, making Vanity Fair a timeless exploration of societal flaws and personal integrity. Its commentary remains relevant, echoing through the ages with every generation that encounters its story.